Hello and welcome to day 6 of our climb to Mythic. It's me, Dr. Max MTG, and let's spin the wheel, see what we're playing today. Alright, Temur, blue, red, green. Let's cook something up and see what we can do. So we have the deck crafted for today. Weirdly, the only Temur card that I found that is in standard is Berbergamos and Fibblethip. And so naturally I was like, I have to run 4 of these just for fun. So a decent mythic, right? 6/5 for 5. Draw a card. I can discard any number of lands and can deal damage to a creature, and then you can return it to the battlefield if it's able to live. Other than that, it's kind of about trying to... I have 2 board sweepers here with Brotherhood's End and Burn Down the House. And then just a lot of try and really be annoying, I guess. We have Make Disappear, Joint Exploration, Dissipate, and then Deluge to try and help us find cards, keep control of the board, things like that. 4 Chrome Host Seed Sharks. I really like this card, and with all the non-lands that we have, if we look, we have 24 non-creatures. That should be very good. And then we have 2 Hullbreaker Horrors just for kind of the finishing move and ideally to get around those counterspell decks. So that's the plan here. We're going to see how it performs. All right, so we have 2 early counterspells. I think this is a keep, and ideally we are just going to try to... we'll put out our Dreamer Cascade here early. All right, mono red. So we can play the Forest here and then hold up Make Disappear. Ideally, we're going to want to try and ramp, hopefully, into something. We'll let that Epic here go. Sure. At this point, we're not taking a ton of damage, so we're just going to let this go. The hope being here on their end step, we can Joint Exploration. I'm hoping they use the blood token here. That's a good sign, instead of a shock to the face here. And by shock, I mean play with fire. Okay. Potentially they're flooding out, we'll see. If it's a big threat, then I will disappear it. If it's something like Squee, we're going to have to address that. Chick. Can't even counter that if I wanted to. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I assume now we're going to get Lightning Strike to the face, since they know we're not holding up counter magic. Well, they're going to let me do it? Sure. So we can put this on the field, and then we'll be at 5. And that does make Berbergamos, I don't know how to say, Berbergamos and Fibblethip. We'll see what we can do. I may discard the Odawara here just to take out one of the chicks. But this 5 toughness is going to be hard for them to deal with. Draw me a land, come on. Yeah, Boseiju, for sure. And in doing that, then let's kill one of their chicks. And it's also when it ETB or attacks, so we can really start clearing the way. But all right, they're spending a lot of resources to kill this, which is fine by me. We'll leave this open for now. We can Make Disappear into Deluge as well at 6 mana. Yeah, that's a very easy Make Disappear. We'll take our damage. And then let's Deluge. And here we want to get a Chrome host. I like Jace as well, but we do need to also try and keep hitting our lands. So I think I'm going to take a Otawara. Even though Otawara at this point I guess we can use explicitly for channeling purposes, but we do have the mana open, so now we can continue to have blockers. A Thundering Raiju. Yeah, I'm not going to let that resolve. And at this point they have no good attacks, so I think we're really starting to stabilize here. Can't quite get to that. I think it's a bummer that we're missing land here, but we're holding up Make Disappear. Mono faces Kakazan, sure. Take this damage. Do they pass for attackers? And the answer is no. Okay, so then I will create my 3/3, and then we will join exploration here. Incubate again. And take a land. Beautiful. And now we can even activate this as well. So we're at a point now where we can really start, I think, being aggressive and pushing damage. All right, we'll take it. We were able to stabilize there. 2 of these is not ideal. 4 lands. We do have some control. Here's to hoping that they are aggro for a sweeper. Otherwise, we may just be playing into nothing. On a black, okay. I'm happy about that. Cascade, and I hope they are able to play out one more. Play me an underdog, beautiful. And we'll sweep the board here for him. I think it'd be a little bit greedy to wait one more turn and see if they play curve out perfectly into the Trespasser. I'm going to try and clear the board where I can. Flush board. That also works. Yeah, I think we play Jace here. I'm willing to pay the 3 mana.
Surrender your mind.
Or the 3 life to... Yes, you got me.
Become subdued.
They can now blitz the underdog, or just play Sheldon. Sure. I think we put this on Sheldred.
Heal.
We're going to be taking damage here no matter what. And unfortunately, aside from a burn down the house, we don't have a lot of removal. Okay, so they are going all in on getting rid of Jace, which is fine. You should send all of them to Jace. I was very slow to do that. Yeah, you got me.
Now this calculates.
I'll just cast this now. I know what's going to hurt. Not ideal. Yeah, we're taking some damage here. Am I willing to? I think they have a removal spell, so I think even with Fibblethip out, we die, and we can't directly remove anything here. So what I'm going to do think is play out the... We're just going to pass and try and make them replay Sheltered here. I'm hoping they do something like Blitz. And that way they can't recast Sheltered. Perfect. So she goes back. We're going to take 6, which obviously hurts. I think we're going to lose this game. I think the way that we are going to get any removal here is to play out Sea Shark, and even though we can't do anything. So as soon as they do this, we're dead. Yep. Alright. Just stuck at 5 lands for, I don't know why. For some reason I thought we were at 6. We don't have our colors. They're going first. I think this is a mulligan. Okay. And Burn Down the House goes. Okay, so it seems like we're playing against probably enchantments. We are going to take that damage to take that. No ramping for them. And now, of course, we draw all of our dissipates, because of course. Okay. Do we think they have removal? I'm going to play out the Sea Shark here, and I'll take this damage from Likeness of the Seer. We're already at 6 lands. Elspeth. Okay.
Point me towards the fight. I'm ready. I know there's a hero inside you.
Giving it flying, sure. Okay. We're a land away from being able to really do anything. We really need a land here. I think at this point we just dissipate. If we do miss a land, I don't want to be in real trouble here.
I can't make this mistake again.
Okay, we're seeing a Selesnya
They prepare for war.
Planeswalkers build. Well, if I get a land off the top.
Be brave.
Vigilance, okay. You got me. I can now see if I can bait them into... I'm gonna go for your Wren. Do they block? I love you for that. Do it. And now the
Even
This war is getting out of hand.
But I have an Elspeth again, so
I won't let a few thugs threaten this city.
they can get
I've made plenty of connections.
more creatures. Augur of Autumn, okay. Well, I'll activate this. And then Augur Life Difficult. Get rid of its indestructible counter. A shield, I should say. Elspeth is very good. No way. I'm still gonna really struggle to hit Elspeth here, though.
Show him what you got.
And of course, now we're flooding out, so that's great. It's not looking good here either. I'm just countering everything. This stuff all needs to just get out of here.
Be brave.
Alright, what do we get off the top? A loss. This is a bit slow, but sure. Curious if enchantments are happening now. Yes, they are. Okay, that's fine. Shivan Reef here, and then I think we Brotherhood's End on the next turn. At this point, though, it's not looking good. They have a great draw. We just need to take some damage here and get rid of it. Yeah, it's not looking good here. I think we're toast. So I've made some changes here. I took out all the counter spells and put in 2 Shigekis and, or sorry, 4 Shigekis and 4 Slowgurks. Here, the goal being to try to ramp, and then I like the synergy of Slowgurk and the Berbergamos and Fibblethip. So we're going with that. We'll see how that goes. We'll see against enchantments. If we can get to burn down the house, I think we'll be great, but in the meantime, it's not looking ideal. I would love to be able to kick the exploration, but it just, yeah, feels a little bit slow right now. And they're holding on to something. I think whatever, oh, they are stuck at 2 with no white. So then I think we play our Sea Shark here and see what we can do. If they are able to get a Plains and Ossify, that sucks. So now Okay, Spirited Companion. I'll take that. Kami becomes bigger. Unfortunate. You got me. Interesting that they have no... I think what we can do here is play this and kick it. We'll take a damage. Create a 2/2. I don't mind Deluge on top. And then now our Shivan Reef can be out. And then we can activate the artifact. So I think we're still going to take a hit here. And it looks like we do have an ossification now. Interesting that it seems like they just drew that. So we are going to take a big hit. Sure. Try and block out some of this. They will get their Kami back, which is a bummer. But alas. I'll be at 7, so I can Seed Shark into Deluge. Or if I really want, I can. I think we're going to Slowgird here and just really try to put up a fight against any removal they have. Okay. Well, I think we main phase Deluge here and just see what we can get. Otawara is great, as is Jace. So Otawara can be activated. And I think that's a 1/1 on Slowgirk. So we may be able to induce them. Hopefully if they have another ossification, because of course they do. And Kami needs to go here. So they'll be able to replay Kami. We can Chrome Host. Into playing a completed Jace. Give that -3, and then now we are also holding up a 4/4. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. This seems to me like then they're going to have Calyx. Or an ossification. Yeah. Play your ossification, sure. Bye-bye, Jace.
Noise.
No attacks, makes sense. Deluge here. I think we get another Chrome Host. a Slogurk. We're going to keep that 4/4 open. And pass. Yep. Going big here. Sure. There's a 12/12. I cannot stop it. They just had the nuts, huh? So we're going to scoop here. This is a mole. Only two. They're both coming in tapped. Very slow. And here I think the horror. I'd love to get there, but I'm not sure we're going to. We'll be able to get a Shigeki out. I think Shigeki here is just cannon fodder. Because they have a perfect draw. And of course we have no non-creature spells. So I think we're toast here. They very clearly have something. So I think Chrome Host is going down. Yep. That's fine. Yep. We'll discard these two to kill their Atsushi. Of course, Stormseeker. Do your stuff. Non-legendaries, huh? I think if we make X1, we can get out a Seed Shark and then play it as a blocker, which is what we need here. Sushi, and they are going to give it. Yep. Wow. All right. Well, it's been a rough day so far. Slow stuff, but we'll take this since we got a Shigeki. going against enchantments again. Yes, we are. All right. Favorite. I think we pass here. Try and ramp with joint exploration. Yeah, so they're gonna hit me for a ton. Put this onto the battlefield. We'll now channel this. So their audacity is going. Not that it helps, but unfortunately we're gonna have to pass again. I think we're toast here. Of course, and Hallowed Haunting, because why not? I'll take it. Alright, damage from this. I guess a Slogurk, although we are not going to be able to play Slogurk here. Alright, they had a perfect draw there. Nothing you can do. So to recap, this deck did not perform well. Just too slow. I think maybe the way I constructed it, I was trying to, do too many things at once. It seems like, when I wanted to play Joint Exploration to be able to ramp, I was under pressure and it kind of faded out. This Brotherhood's End, maybe I should just scrap them and go for the bigger burn down the houses, but these board clearing effects, there just wasn't removal for big creatures. I think I could have replaced it potentially with things like Fading Hope, other more kind of targeted removal spells, but at the end of the day, just wasn't meant to be. So I'll see you next time. Hopefully we get a better draw and we can win some games.